buhay Kristiyano ay sanctification. Now, ikaw ang inuutosan. Okay, let me emphasize this. Tutulungan ka ni Lord. The capacity to do good is already within you. But you need to cooperate. Ikaw pa rin ang pag-uhubad. Pero tutulungan mo ng Diyos. Binigyan ka na niya ng ability to overcome. Why? Because the Holy Spirit is already in you. And then he begins to say, you must be made new in the attitude of your mind. Attitude is in the realm of your mind. Now, let me ask you this. Correct me if I'm wrong. Sabi ng Romans 12, verse 2, be ye transformed by the renewing of your brain. Is that what it said? Mind! Now, what does this tell you? I was listening to a cognitive neurological scientist this week. Ang pangalan niya ay si Dr. Caroline Leaf. Sabi niya, you already know this, but you don't realize that your brain is different from your mind. Ang utak mo dahil hindi katulad ng iyong pag-iisip. Hiwalay ang pag-iisip sa utak. Because you always associate that the mind and the brain is the same. No, sir. And I don't fault you. I used to think that way too. Until this week, I learned something new. And it blows my mind. And suddenly I got excited. Why? Because it proposes a lot of possibilities for me as a preacher. Now let me explain. In that lecture, sabi ni Dr. Caroline Leaf, and he is a Christian, she is a Christian. In our laboratory, we have a preserved brain. This is a brain of a person who has donated his brain to us to study. I want you to know that this brain is a very complex organ, but it is nothing. It doesn't work. It's dead. It doesn't think anymore. It is just a lump of flesh. And then he begins to say, I want to tell you something. There is something that is eternal. And there is something that is not going to die. And that is your mind. Because your mind is a component of your soul. Ang isip mo raw hindi namamatay. Bakit? Kasama ng kaluluwa mo ang isip. Therefore, sabi niya, and then he quotes Romans 12:2. It is not your brain that is being renewed. You want to renew your brain? It can. But the first thing that needs to be renewed is your mind. The one that thinks right now and the one that sees me right now is not your brain. It is not even your eyes. It is your mind. The one that is processing everything that I'm speaking to you right now is not your brain. It is your mind. And so, anong pakinabang ng brain? Wow, here is something. Sabi ni Dr. Caroline Lee, your brain is composed of billions of neurons. And these neurons will connect to each other every time you process a thought. Therefore, sabi niya, from the very beginning of your conception, when you are still in your mother's womb, when your brain, and it's always the brain that is always napo-form sa human fetus, because it is the first thing that is being formed. Sabi ko, it blows my mind because sabi niya, I want you to understand that it is your mind that controls your brain. Actually, sabi niya, a lot of diseases today can be healed if only you will think right. And a lot of diseases that are in the body today is the result of toxic memories. Unforgiveness is a toxic memory. Eh, ikaw na hindi marunong magpatawad? Ikaw din. And ipinalita niya sa slide. Look at the brain of a healthy mind. A mind that is sanctified by the Holy Spirit. And look at the brain that are full of recriminations and anger and bitterness and all these things. Sabi niya, I have anecdotal records of every person that I ever counseled. There is a difference between a person that has a healthy mind and a toxic mind. Sabi niya, a lot of your diseases are going to be healed if you will just think right. Thank you for watching the teaser. And if you are blessed, we would be happy if you're going to watch the full video on this side. And if you wish to visit our channel, please go to this side.